For my picks for spring 2026, I will divide series into two groups, just not to jump between yes and no all the time. Rest is the same, one episode and short recommendation. Of course, let's start with ones I didn't choose. The Regression of Great Sage Riddle. Okay, I got curious what it meant to have a score below 5 on Mal. Easy, it's not even animated, just a slideshow, nothing to see here. Monster Eater, another PowerPoint anime. Next. Killed again, Mr. Detective? Feels a bit like their logic was, we came with a new catch, detective is dying, so job is done, no need to do believable story around it. Nothing in that first episode had me hooked to want to see more, and if chasing a missing cat is their best explanation for killing Mr. Detective, I'm out. Mistress Kana is devilishly easy. Thanks to this anime I learned that there is a limit for pink I can endure, and it went far further. Classic fanservice with eroge misunderstandings, but neither of main characters is inspiring in any way. Pass. The Klutzy class monitor and the girl with the short skirt. So outgoing girl will be teaching Mr. Robot how to be human. Poem is a nice girl, but Togo seems to be too much for me to handle. And if he will be getting support for guys similar to him, like you, this will be ordeal. Poem, maybe next time. I will pass. Yowayowa Teacher. Yes, the teacher who almost killed herself while breathing too much. There is some charm in clumsiness, but like with everything, there is a limit, and Hiyori is far beyond it. Expanding her assets is not solving the issue. We'll skip. And the more important list, so what I will be watching. Agents of the Four Seasons, Dance of Spring. Starting spring season with Spring Agent. Nice concept with some mystery for start. They made a good decision with small lore explanation at the very end of the episode. Viewer is not overwhelmed from start, but get the hook to watch the next episode. Conversation with Nazuma was interesting, showed child-adult conflict, but was not pushing any narration and was reasonable. Feels like creators can balance emotions quite well. I didn't enjoy Hinegiku's stuttering. It unveils her character a bit, but in the long run I'm worried that it will be tiresome. I got hooked, so let's check the next episode. Always a catch. So happy engagement when you mistake your fiancé with another random girl. Is there a chance for another series like May I Ask for One Final Thing? Maybe. In spring I passed on similar series, but for Mimi I will give it a try. Demons of the Shadow Realm. A lot to unpack in just this one episode, especially with those jumps from Quiet Village to helicopters attack to demons arriving. Action-packed without a lot of explanation for now. I'm looking forward for next episode to get some background to what is happening right now. Let's see. Needy Girl Overdose. The end creeped me out. On one hand, it got me hooked. However, I got those Shibuya vibes that I will have hard time finishing it in the end. Graphics jumping between harsh reality and bubbly vibes are not inviting as well. But I always like when something is different and off. I'm hopeless. Let's give it a go. Witch Hat Atelier. My biggest turn on for anime it is when it is believable, when the world build is reasonable and detailed. That's why I preferred scholar magic or emotional magic. And this is exactly what we get here. Coco is very adorable and they know how to pull viewers' heartstrings. My eyes just got a bit wet at the ending. I'm ready for the ride. Marriagetoxin. This was weird, but I giggled still after the first episode finished. Not sure why they did this switcheroo with May, maybe it will be explained later. Toxin as a specialty and used in this way is nice to see. I just hope that they will not go super cringe route with Hikaru. His antisocial level in first episode was okay, but they should not push it much further. Let's see what Midnight Cleaner will get us. I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class. There is a well-known criticism against stories in which everything is happening to MC just to cover his desires. Umi getting interest in him out of the blue is following that trope. I'm having hard time watching protagonists which are passive receivers. Even Mother couldn't believe that he will be meeting someone. Priceless reaction on her side. I will admit that Maki isn't classic anime oaf, but I still prefer characters which are actively trying to better their life on their own. I close my eyes. I crossed my fingers that Yumi will be able to carry this one. Nippon Sangoku, the Three Nations of the Crimson Sun. It left me speechless. I got this feeling that each moment of this episode was used to its fullest. However, it was more like a prologue. Hard to say if they will be able to keep it all the way. Still, Aoteru's hard, cold, calculated style of approaching problems. I want to see it more. Liar Game. Anime it's called Liar Game and it starts with the main protagonist called Stupidly Honest Now. It took her only half episode to lose her first battle. Liar Game manga got into my daily calendar series. Of course I'm watching this one this season. Pardon the intrusion, I'm home. After first wall got broken, I was already, okay, we need one more to go. I laughed most on this first episode. From each tree there is a different energy, but together they got those cozy vibes. Looking forward for more. Botan Kamiina fully blossoms when drunk. I'm not sure if the girls who are getting alcohol hiccups after first sip should drink it, topic which is usually omitted in anime. I'm glad to see that here we don't have hyperbolization of it, however I would prefer to see more scenes without it. I assume that it would be important part, but it would be nice if it would not be the only engine for the plot. Maybe something like cigars smoked by Kanade. Considering that I'm curious how creators will handle it, I will continue to watch this one. Living in One-Tatami room. The last one I was waiting to be aired. I would say standard cute girls doing cute things. Nothing special caught my attention, but nothing turned me down as well. Considering that I don't have any other series like that on my spring list, let's give it a try. As you can see, 6 out, 12 in. After winter I wanted to change approach a bit, choosing more series and also there are no continuations I'm looking to watch. So let's see how my picks for spring will go. See you watching.